Michael Cassidy is a South African evangelist and founder of African Enterprise, a ministry to bring the gospel to Africa. And he joins us by Skype now to talk about the impact of the gospel message on Nelson Mandela. Well, now, in 1992, you visited Nelson Mandela at the request of Billy Graham. Tell us about that visit.
It was a rather extraordinary experience. I had been trying to get to see him privately for quite some time. And I had been given Dr. Billy Graham's book, Peace with God, after I'd been with him in Montreat. And we had decided to try and see Mandela privately and give him the copy of Peace with God. And in the curious working of God, everything else had been blocked. The communist leader who knew me opened up the way for me to meet with Dr. Mandela. And it was wonderful because he said that he had been much touched by one of Billy Graham's programs when he had been in prison. And he also told me that while he was all those 27 years on Robben Island, that he never missed a Bible study or a church service.
Did you come away believing that he was, in fact, a believer?
I can't say that he actually couched it in so many words. In all honesty, I mean, But he was effectively saying that the Christian faith and Christian people in the Bible had made a very considerable impact on him. He didn't talk in kind of traditional evangelical language, but I was left with a strong impression of a person who professed to be a real believer. He called several of us because violence had started again in Natal, and he said, you know, we politicians can't fix this. What can you Christians and church people do? And we launched a project called Project Ukutula, which is the Zulu word for peace. And in those 6 weeks before the elections, we activated KwaZulu-Natal into the mechanisms of reconciliation, and the death rate came down from 20 a day to 0. And I thought it was amazing that Mandela could say, you know, we politicians sometimes can't fix things, and we need the church to step in and help.
So let me get this straight. Mandela asked you to work with various churches to press for reconciliation in South Africa.
Mandela felt that the church was absolutely critical. And there's no doubt that he felt, even in the end of apartheid, that the Christian church had played a major role, and one that he very much appreciated.
And you believe that the church did play a major role in making that happen?
Absolutely, no question. I mean, although it is true that there were some sections of the white church on the hyper-conservative side who were either implicitly or explicitly supportive of apartheid, the reality was that especially the mainline denominations led the charge in the country in many ways against apartheid. These liberation movements like the ANC and the African National Congress and the Pan-African Congress, they were banned movements. So the church became the vehicle and the carrier of the vision of healing, forgiveness, reconciliation, justice, and peace. It was a monumental contribution. There's no doubt about that.
Michael Cassidy, fascinating interview. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for the privilege of it, Wendy. God bless you all and all your viewers. Bye for now.
God bless you.